Hello, welcome to Sunday evening. Shauna Marie Fisher here for my free live mini animal communication reading. Sorry, I am a few minutes late because usually I start right at 7, but I am a little behind schedule. Oh, good. The sound's not on. I just like to look on my phone to see who is listening. So I am here. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes. So sorry for the delay, but hey, you know what? At least I'm here now. So that is good news. And I'm excited to be here. Man, my lips are dry right now. It's like cold weather. The cold weather right now is really getting to me. Oh, hey, Shanda. Ooh, I got your message. I'm so excited. So, and hello, Kate. Good to see you. So yeah, I am super excited. I have more news. And hey, Cindy, I have more news about my book coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Hey, Darlene. So I'm super excited to like share more details with you guys about that soon. So just stay tuned. So the details are coming. Oh, and one like exciting thing. So I haven't done yes. Oh, thank you, Shanda. Oh, I'm so excited about it. I'm like ready to share it with the world. So thank you so much. And hey, Rick, so yeah, so one thing I wanted to mention with you guys, I'm gonna put it here in the comments so people can see. I know some of you guys have already done it, but I have this new thing, this animal of the year reading that I'm doing through the end of this month, where I intuitively tune into an animal that is there giving you guidance for this year. And then what I do is I send you like a little voice recording of that, and that is going through the end of this month. And I'm super excited to do those. They're super fun. I've done quite a few of them, and they're really fun. So I just put all the information in the comments. So hopefully it all oh, I emailed yours to you, Shanda. So hopefully you have it. If you don't have it, let me know and I could resend it, because all the ones that I have, I emailed out except one that I got today. I still need to get that one done, but all the other ones are emailed out. So check your email. I sent it to the email that was on the PayPal. So yeah, so I might just follow up with all of you guys to make sure you got them, because I want you to hear your animals of the year. It was so fun to do that, and I was really surprised with some of the animals that came through. It was really fun to see some of them, because what I did is I have like a ton of animal, as I just looked away, I have a ton of animal like card decks and all that, and I didn't actually look at any of those. What I did is I just wrote down everybody's name on a piece of paper, and I wrote down what animal I got for them, and then I just kind of intuited what message I was getting from that animal for them. So it was all intuitively guided, and it was super fun to do that. And hi, Elise or Elsie. I always want to say that wrong, but I feel like it's Elise. So good to see you. So yeah, so I'm super excited to do those readings. So all you just have to do is go to that PayPal link, and then I email your reading to you. And then also too, I have hey Emmy, good to see you. As I have this new thing on my website, I'm going to put my link to my website in here. You think I would know how to spell my name? And it's called an animal wisdom reading. So what it is, it's like a 30-minute phone or Zoom reading, and it's where I tune into what animals are working with you right now and helping you, and it's really fun, and I'm really excited about that. So anyway, if you guys want to check that out, that's up on my website right now. So so I just put that link in there, and yes, I would love to let's see here. So Emmy says, I'd love to answer your questions, Emmy. Emmy says, and it's so good to see you. I have some questions about Popeye. So Popeye says, like, get to moving on things is what I don't know what your question is. I would love to know, but the first thing that comes to me from Popeye is get to moving on things. Get to moving. Like, what have you not been moving on that you said you were going to change or you were going to try for me? I really want you to I really want you to do that. So come on, mama. I miss my time with you, mom. Like I miss my time with you. I miss my time with you is what Popeye says. Like even though Popeye understands, like, but I miss my time. And hey Lee, good to see you. So let's see. Emmy says, I've been giving less care to Popeye, not letting him in the ball every night and not spot cleaning his cage daily due to a fractured knee and let's see here, a fractured knee. Sorry, oh my God, not fractured T, fractured knee, and moving. He says oh my gosh, and I'm like sending you lots of healing vibes, and so is Popeye. But Popeye says like you can get me out in the ball because that'll give you motivation to like keep movement going for yourself too. I'm helping to like inspire you and inspire you. And isn't there somebody that can come help and clean the cage? And I've kept like a nice tidy corner for you to make it easier for you is what Popeye says. Like, and you are right, Emmy. Popeye is so funny. I love Popeye. He's so funny. Okay. So let's see here. So Shanda has a question, and I feel like this is a really important question, you know, because Shanda, one of her dogs just recently transitioned, and then she has another dog that is still there, and you know it can be really hard for them with that loss, right? When they have that friend that they're used to every day. So anyway, so we're all sending lots of love to Shanda and Tucker and Luna Rosa, so which is their kitty, Luna Rosa. So I'm wondering how Lola would feel about us getting a puppy for Tucker. He seems so sad, but I don't want Lola to be upset, and I'm not sure if Tucker and Luna Rosa would like a puppy. More than anything, I don't want Lola to feel replaced. Maybe Tucker isn't sad. I'm not sure, but he seems like it. And hey, Brandy, good to see you, friend. So there's so many things with this I pick up on. So this is like, so the first message that's coming through is from Luna Rosa. So Luna Rosa is like having me go like this, like having another little like a being around, like a little puppy. She's like, ooh, that sounds fun. Luna's like showing me, she's like kind of getting up, like, you know, how a cat does, right? How they get down with their paws and then they kind of lift their butt up, right? They're like, oh boy, like I'm excited. I want to have fun. Luna Rosa says it's Luna Rosa says it would be fun. So she's like, I'm on board. I'm on board. And then Lola says that like that like my presence will always be there. And I know that it's not a replacement of my presence, that it's there. It's like she's showing me like a heart, like it's a heart opening, and it's a new like expansion for like Tucker and Luna Rosa and for you all. Like it's a new space, like, so it's not going to change anything with her love or replacing her in any way. Like it's a new space, and it would bring she's showing me like if it would bring Tucker joy, that she's really happy that if it would bring Tucker joy, and she knows that it would be for that. And she says I would have, like, she's like showing me like this, like downloaded divine guidance on that next puppy and that next puppy coming through. So like I would be a part of that, and I would be helping with that, and so she says that no, that she's okay with that. And then Tucker says like he's like there is like that sadness, because he's like that presence of Lola, because Lola had just such that huge, like beautiful, fabulous presence. That presence of not having her there is really really hard, not having her presence. So he's like, oh, like sometimes I just don't know, like what do I do? So he says that having that like distraction would be fun, and he would love that, to have that distraction of like a puppy. But he says me pick. He says I want to help pick, because he wants it to be like, you know, like he wants to be part of the process. And there's something like the word daisy is coming to me, something like daisy, and I'm seeing like daisy, something about daisy. So I can just see like there is that little like essence that would be ready to come in for you guys with that new puppy, and I'm here for like any support and any more insight you need with that. But yeah, but Tucker says it would definitely help. And just know that, there's a lot of people that like there's no judgment on, when that happens, because it's not a replacement. What it is it's sharing that love again, and sharing that love. And that's what really our fur babies that cross over, they want us to share that love again. It's really important for them to have us share that love again, is what they want. So yeah, so you are so, thank you so much, Shanda. That means so much, and you're so welcome. I am like here for anything you need, because I know it's so hard. So just know I am here for you, my friend. And then Emmy, you are so welcome. Let's see, you're getting a woman to clean Popeye's cage thoroughly every week. Maybe he already knows about her. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But he's like, she doesn't like do the fluff it up thing like you do when you're done with it. Because he's showing me like a little like da 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 thing that you, it's like he just had me do that, like a thing that you do when you're done with it that he really likes. So he's like, have her give that little extra pizzazz. And then hey, Caitlin and Sharon and Kate and Mark, good to see you guys all here. And then Darlene, can't forget Darlene. Let's see, good to see you guys all here. And then see, Darlene says, I'm wondering if Millie is ready for a new bed in the bedroom yet. I'm ready for it. She's like, bam, she's like showing me, like, man, she had me move my arm hardcore there. She's like, yes, 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 like get that. She's like, she says, get that get that new bed. And she's like showing me she wants like a double decker bed. She's like, I have an image of like a double decker bus and like a double decker bed. Like it makes me think of one of those like air mattresses that's like the double one. So she's like, make sure it's like a higher double kind of bed, but not too high, but just like a little bit more height to give it a little extra support. So not like a normal dog bed, one that's like a little bit higher. She says just a little bit more height and a little bit more comfort, is what she says. And then Emmy says, I fluff up Popeye's bedding, laugh out loud. I love that. He's like, that makes all the difference. And then let's see. Darlene says, like the one in the living room. Yes. She just had me say, yes, 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 yes. That's the one. Like the one in the living room. That would be really, really fabulous if it was like the one. Yes, the brown one. Yes, the brown one. She's like, hot diggity. I like that one. So she's like, don't you dare take that one and move that into there. Cause she's like, I have this bed in the certain spot and it stays right here and it doesn't move. So you can like just go and order a new one. You can just go and order a new one. That is just like that, is what she says. Let's see here. Ha, I know Millie. I love her. And all your fur babies you guys have on here are so great. I love them all. Let's see here. And then Mark says, my cat Frank is getting more demanding for attention. He has always been that way, but it is getting worse. Any input is appreciated. He's showing me, he's like, the more things that you can give me, like as a distraction, really help me. So he says, like, give me something like, it's like he's like, as he has me scratch my head. Give me like some toys and like a distraction that I can go play with, like while you're trying to sit and read, or you're like trying to write and focus and do your thing, is give me that thing that is kind of like a distraction for me, that helps me and like acknowledge me, like when you're not paying attention to me. He's like, acknowledge me. And then that will help if you do like periodically, like, hey Frank, I'm doing this, like I acknowledge your presence and I acknowledge you right there, but I'm doing this right now. And like, we'll have this time, like this will be our time, like every day, this is the time we have, this is what we do, like during this time and this time and this time. And that's what we do. So that's what Frank is saying. He's like and he says like sometimes he reminds you just to kind of chill a little bit more. He says sometimes what I do is I remind you to chill a little bit more. He says sometimes you need to remember to chill a little bit more. He says that that's really really important for you to remember to chill a little bit more. He's like, I'm like the chill dude. So like he says, pay attention to when he's asking for that extra attention, pay attention to what's going on with you in that moment. And he says that will help to like be like a clue with things, is what he says. And you're so welcome, Mark. You're so welcome. I love doing these like little kind of on the fly readings. It's really fun. So let's see here. And hey, let's see, how do I say that name? Is it Rosen? Rosen? I don't know if that's how you say that. If I'm wrong, let me know. Sometimes it's like, how do you say that? So let's see here. We have a new pug puppy named Emmett. Is there anything he is trying to tell us? We also lost our 6-year-old pug last month to a seizure. So we are so nervous now. Oh, I'm sending you so much love. And then what I get, like, so first I get like a message from your pug that passed away is like it was a weird tick that happened with me. It was like a weird thing that happened with my seizures, and with my seizure, it was a weird tick. It was like a fluke. 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 So Emmett is like going up like on his paws like this. He's showing me like his paws like this with you. He's like, hey, I'm showing you that like it's okay to embrace my love. It's okay to bring that love in again. And he says, I want to remind you that it's okay to bring that love in. Bring that love in. He says that he says it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And he says he was brought to you to bring in that love again and bring in that love again. And that's what I was brought to do. And I'm so happy to be here to bring in that love. And he's like, I bring fun, I bring joy. And he says he's so happy to do that. And he really loves he really loves being able to do that, is what he says. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Emmett says I am like a ball of energy, is what Emmett says. I love it. So let's see here. Kate says, I'm wondering if you can check in with my horse, Billy. We have been doing some agility, but I don't know how much she enjoys it. So it's so funny. So what I get from Billy is Billy says that you enjoy it more than I do, but I do it for you because I know you enjoy it. So she says, I do it because you enjoy it. And then like maybe like if I see kind of the rewards of it, that maybe like I'll do it more. But like I want to do some more like curvy stuff. I like to do some more curvy stuff. I don't like to do like the typical kind of agility stuff. But she says, I do it for you because you enjoy it, and it's a good thing. It's a good time that we have, that we spend together with it, is what she says. And then Roseanne says, thank you so much. You're right on. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so happy to help, friend. I'm so happy. And hey, Cindy, good to see you. Cindy says, do you hear anything from Molly Dog? She passed 4 years ago at the age of 18. Miss her so very much. And you know what she says? She's showing me like, she's having like all these, like, she's showing me all these dandelions pop up. You just said like the dandelions, you know, where you like blow and you make a wish, right? Like that's like a thing you kind of do as a kid, and even sometimes as an adult, right? Because it's okay to embrace like our inner kid when we're an adult too, right? It's important. And important to do that. So so what I get from your Molly Dog is like, I'm your joy. Like, and she's showing me like all these dandelion flowers and this beautiful like, you know, yellow bright sky. She's like, I'm always still your joy, and like my love is always still carried over with you. And I just like, I just send you joy and an embrace of joy and an embrace of love. And that's what I do, and that's what I send to you, and that's what I do, and that's what I send to you, and that I love you so very much, that I love you so very much. So it's like mwah, everlasting love. So if you happen to hear that song, Cindy, everlasting love, know that that is a sign from that's a sign from your Molly Dog, is what I just got with that. So there's that. So let's see here. Much love. And Kate says, thank you. I hope she enjoys it a bit, as it is so good for both of us. Thank you. She's like, yeah. She's like, I enjoy, like, she's, you know, what's interesting is what she says she enjoys the most about it is like the warm up part of it. So whatever it is you do to like warm up for the agility it's like the warming up part of it and the warm up part of it. She says that that is like the best part of it, and that is my most favorite, is like the warm up part of it and the warming up part of it. She says that's my favorite, Kate, is what Billy says. Oh my goodness. And she's like, and then the after time too, because she's like, look what we did, look what we did, woohoo, woohoo. So she likes that, those rewards that she reaps from you after that as well, is what she says. So there is that. So I'm going to see if anybody else has any other questions. I know, and thanks for bearing with me since I was a little bit late on tonight, but I'm always like, I gotta make it on, because Sunday night, this is like my favorite thing to do, is to tune in and connect with all of you. And then also to I mentioned this earlier, but I know there's some new people that have joined. Up in the comments, I have this animal of the year reading. It's I'm gonna have it through the end of this month, through January 31st. What it is I tune into an animal that is intuitively guiding you this year, and I intuit the message that they have for you, and it's a voice recording that I send to you. So if you're interested in that, the link to my PayPal, you just go and send the payment, and in the note section put animal of the year, and then I get you the recording of that. And then I also have a messages, like an animal spirit wisdom reading that I have, that's on the phone or on Zoom with people, that's all listed on my website as well, and the link for that is in the comments. And Cindy says, thank you so much, Molly Dog. Oh wow, Molly Dog used to like to walk through the blow dandelions and get them all over her. Wow, I love that, Cindy. And and she's saying like you can still call in her presence when you, like, if there's dandelions around, you can still do that, because she's showing me like whoop, like this, like the dandelions and that presence of the dandelions are still there, and it's still like powerful, and it's still like within your reach for you to have that connection with that from her to you, that it's still right there, that you can do that, and she wants you to remember that, and be reminded of that, is what she says. So let's see here. Emmy says Popeye has been having some respiratory distress, maybe from stress. I get like, I want to do like a big circle like this, and when they have me do like a big circle in any way, it's like a big yes, yes, yes. So Popeye's like yes, 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 like that's part of it too. And Popeye's like kind of kicking around in his bedding, like, oh, like I want more. Like I know my mama's healing from stuff, but like I want some more time with my mama, because Popeye is showing me like how connected you are. Like we're so connected, and we're so connected, and we're so connected. So it's like so you just remind Popeye like, hey, 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 like we'll do more of our things soon. I just got to heal from this. And yeah, Popeye loves you so much. So it's so sweet. Popeye. I love that. That's such a perfect name for him too, Popeye. I love it. So perfect. So see if anybody else has any questions. Let's see here. Hey, Kelsey, good to see you. I always like to look at my phone too, so I can see who else is listening. I need to get a new thing for the back of my phone to be able to like have my phone up here as well. And then, oh, good question, Cindy. So Cindy said you also read on fur babies we have now. If so, can you tell me about my Max? Yes, yes. So the answer is yes, I do read fur babies that you have now as well. I do that as well. So what your Max says is like, I like to lead the way. Like I like to be in charge of my walks. Like he's showing me like his leash, like almost in his mouth. Like I always like lead the way. I always lead the way, and I like to lead the way. And I'm kind of like Max is saying like, hey, I'm the one that popped into your life because I helped to lead the way for you. I help to lead the way. He's like, I'm like the boss dog, is what he says. He's like, I'm the boss dog. He's like, hey, he's like, if we walk over this way, the way I want to walk, like it's more fun. He's like, I promise, like it's more fun. He says, I know the good ways to walk. He's like, I know the good ways. So he's like, come this way. He's like, come this way. So he says, he was like, He's brought to you to like remind you to like get out of your comfort. He says, I was brought to you to remind you to like get out of your comfort, and like I help you in that. And that's what he says. He's like, yes, yes, yes. He's like, woo, woo, woo. He's like, that's it. My gosh, I love his energy. He's like, why, yes. He's like, I'm very debonair and very handsome too. He says, he's like, I'm very handsome and I'm very debonair. He says, he's like, yes, yes, yes. So oh my goodness. And Cindy says, oh my God, yes, he does. Yeah, he's just, oh my gosh, he cracks me up. I love him. And then Emmy says, you always make me want to cry when I hear Popeye's loving thoughts for me. Oh, Emmy. Aw. Yeah, Popeye just is like, he's just like, yep. He's like, that's my person. He's like, there's no doubt like how much you mean to him. Like he just loves you so much. So I think it's just such a it's a beautiful thing, right? Like all of our animals in our lives, they have so much love for us, and they like are, brought to us to remind us of like the love that they share with us, and that the love that we can have for ourselves too, right? Because sometimes we don't always have that love for ourselves that we should or we could. So I definitely feel like the animals in our lives are brought to us to kind of be a reflection of that, and to like remind us of that love that we can share not only with them, but they want us to share that big love that we share with them. They want us to also in turn share that with ourselves too, right? Because sometimes we don't always do that. So that's my little token of wisdom for you. And Cindy says, oh my God, yes, you described him to a T. He's a Rottweiler and he thinks he's the boss. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome, Cindy. Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. And oh, Rotties are such cool dogs. You don't see too many Rottweilers that much, these days, but they're such, oh my gosh, they're such beautiful dogs. I love Rottweilers. Well, who am I kidding? I love pretty much all animals. So like that's just me. Like, right? How can I not love all animals with what I do, right? It's kind of the thing, right? It's kind of the thing that I just do. I love all the fur babies, right? They're just so great. So see here. I'm gonna see if any other questions pop up. I'm gonna take a quick drink of water. So one moment here. Always so good to stay hydrated. I try to drink so much water because I don't know about you, but man, I feel so much better when I drink a ton of water. Because to me, like I know people are like, oh, I drink coffee and I love coffee, but to me, like water is my coffee, because water just kind of has a way to like wake you up and make you feel better. So like when you drink it, right, or if you splash some water on your face, right, it just has a way to kind of like invigorate you and just make you feel alive, and it just really is super powerful like that. So yes, so there you go. That was my little water kick. There we go. So there's that. So just going to see if anybody has any questions. And then too, like my website is above, and I do longer sessions for people too. So I do 60-minute sessions and then 90-minute sessions. And so yeah, and I'm always looking to add more stuff. And then I have my book coming out here soon, so I'm going to have more announcements of like when it'll be coming out, and some fun things to go along with that for my book. And I'm super excited about that. And I'm actually going to do a pre-order for my book too. So I'm going to do a pre-order. Hey, Patty, good to see you. I'm going to do some a pre-order with some autographed copies. So just like stay tuned for that, because information on that is going to be coming soon. And it's interesting. So Patty, as you jump in, Dutton is coming to my mind, and Dutton says like about his new shoes. So I know he just got some new shoes. He's like, okay, I'm working with trying these out. He's like, these might not be so bad. Like, just help keep getting me used to them, and like kind of like having your hand on my hooves and by my hooves and just kind of around there to be like, okay, like you're getting used to these. It's good. It's okay. It's okay. They're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. And just keep reminding him of that. And he's like, okay. He's like, these are different than I thought. Like I could get used to these and they'll be okay. So I know you didn't ask that question, but Dutton just like popped right in and he's like, hey, here you go. Here's what I want to share with you. So there's that. And Emmy says, the book. Wait, I know I'm so excited to share it. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Let's see here. And hey, Patricia, so good to see you. Oh, thank you, Patricia. You said, Shauna, you are an angel placed on earth to shine a light for us and our animals. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. Sending so much love your way. And Patty says, I was going to ask, cool. We had our first session. He seemed better. He's like, yep. He's like, I'm getting used to it. He's like, keep showing me that I can like walk better. He's like, I'm showing T how I walk. And T's like, okay, fine. You know, but Dutton's like, I'm so pleased. He's like, I get all this good stuff now with you. He says, I get all this good stuff. And I'm super excited about that. And I'm super happy about, all the good stuff that I get with you. He's like, yeah, 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 yeah. Woo, 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 woo. He's like, can I have a carrot now? So of course, Dutton, right? Oh my goodness. Can I have a carrot? It's like, okay. He like makes me want to have a carrot. And I don't think I have any carrots right now. So we're actually, no, I think I might. In the fridge, I had some veggies the other day and there was like some carrots in there. So maybe I'll have a carrot after I'm done with this live, right? Maybe I'll have a carrot. That sounds good. So see here. Is right? I know. He's like, darn. He's like, I tried. He's like, darn. So Patty says we are gonna ride no carrots for him. He's like, darn. He's like, I tried. He's like, I tried to like just like sneak that in there. He's like, I tried to sneak that in there. He's like, darn it. He's like, darn it. He's like, I tried. He's like, I tried. It's like, but he's like, okay. He's like, she might just sneak one in sometime. He's like, just one. He's like, that's all I need is just one. Just one. Oh my goodness. So, and see, he like had me get really expressive with like my forehead there. He's like, see, he's like, So there we go. Oh my goodness. Dutton, I love him. So and T too, and all your other fur babies too. Like I just love all of your guys' fur babies. Everybody that's listening, I love them all so much. And I love, coming down here. Oh, and then for those of you that are new too, I do this every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I come on and do these live. So feel free to, share with your friends. Be like, hey, if you want some insight from your animal, if you know somebody that might be interested in this, and they might be like, what is this like animal communication stuff about? You can have them listen, and then maybe it'll give them some more insight, and they may be like, oh, okay, like this is really cool. Like I'm super excited about it. So there you go. So that's my little spiel on that. And let's see if anybody has any other questions as I try to like fluff up my hair. My hair doesn't want to fluff up today. I'm trying to fluff it up a little bit. So there's that. So and it's always hard like when you're on the camera, like I always want to do like the opposite side, and like when I try to like readjust my hair or something like that, I'm always like, oh wait, which side is the side that I'm on to do the readjustment. That's just a funny fact of being on camera there. So there's that. So all right, I don't see any other questions coming through. And then next week I will be here at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, not like 7:07 or 7:08 like I was today. I'm going to be here at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I just got sometimes you get busy doing things and you're like, oh, okay, like what is, it's already that time, right? It goes by so quick. So there we go. So but hey, at least it's close enough to 7. That's good, right? It's all good. So you guys are here with me, which makes me happy. I don't see any other comments come through. So I think I am going to wrap it up, and then I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And stay tuned for like more announcements about my book soon, because I should probably be starting to announce some stuff about that soon. So so stay tuned. I'm excited. Oh, you're so welcome, Patty. Thanks for tuning in. I always love it when you guys are here. And I will be back next Sunday night at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And thank you so much to you all, and much love to you all. Bye for now.